Welcome back, everyone. CWO Brawl, episode number 1. Going into our second Tag Team Championship Round Robin tournament match. It is a mouthful. Making their way to the ring through the crowd. Very unique entrance. Death of Society, or DOS. Made up of Lars Ramon, Zach Chronic, two of the most interesting individuals on the CWO roster. There's Zach Chronic in the purple. Lars Ramon is the one wearing the Monster t-shirt with the two-colored goatee. But these two men have an interesting look at society, a different view of society than anyone else I've ever seen. Trying to make a name for themselves in the tag team division. Here comes the brothers, Team Cage. Excuse me. Dallas Cage on the left, James Cage on the right. These guys are an interesting tag team. I guess Dallas is looking to get his nutrition in for the day with that apple. I don't know why he's carrying an apple in the ring. But Team Cage, very exciting tag team. Most brother tag teams are. I mean, can you name a brother tag team that wasn't exciting or didn't succeed? I mean, you know what your tag team partner's thinking at all times because he's your brother. James Cage and Lars Ramon starting things off here with a collar and elbow tie-up in the middle of the ring. James Cage, the younger brother. But both are relatively equally sized. Dallas a little bit bigger, a little bit more cut. But not quite like Death of Society. You have Lars Ramon, 5'11", 6 foot tall. Maybe with those boots on, he's 6 foot tall. But then you have Zach Chronic, 6'5". Definite power, size difference on the team of Death of Society. But as I said, those two men, Lars Ramon and Zach Chronic, two of the more interesting people on the CWO roster. Earlier in the evening, we saw... Oh! And that was a mistake by James Cage. I don't know if that was a amateur mistake or what it was, but he turned his back on his opponent in the ring to focus on his other opponent on the apron, not even the legal man. And now he's in trouble. Irish whip into the corner. Now look at that size, just the size difference between Zach Chronic and Lars Ramon. And there's a double hip toss. Oh, and a double kick. Lars Ramon, the speed. Zach Chronic, the bruiser. He's got an interesting leg lock finisher. Big suplex. And James Cage is in trouble. With a stomp right to the face. As I was saying earlier in the evening, we saw West Virginia Pride defeat Domination Extreme to go up 1-0. Oh, what a nice flapjack by James Cage. This is a double elimination tournament, so if you lose 2 matches, you are out. So Domination Extreme has 1 loss. Oh, Zach Chronic's now in trouble as James Cage goes him into the corner. Oh, and a vicious knife edge chop. You can hear it echo through the building. Tags in Dallas. Got double team here. There's a double back body drop. And Dallas Cage with a nice leg drop to follow. And an elbow drop. An Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, a nice back elbow. Team Cage back in control here. You want to go up 1-0, go for the pin. But not even a 1 count. The referee was distracted by something. Very slow getting to that pin. What's he setting up for here? Nice neck breaker. Dallas goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Zach Chronic's able to get the shoulder up. Sends Zach into the corner. There's a punch to the face. I don't know what James is doing. James now making his way back to his brother. There's a punch to the face. Alley-oop bomb. Tags in James. Now James back into the match. James seems like he's the more feisty of the two. Oh, and just Zach Chronic throwing him to the outside. There's a forearm smash. And James Cage with a just nasty spill to the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, after the conclusion of this matchup, we will be having our World Heavyweight Championship match, Kenta Tazawa versus Tank Morgan. And James Cage is in trouble. Zach Chronic finally bringing the match back into the ring. Throws James into the far side ropes. Oh, and a double A spine buster. What a nasty spine buster. Now dragging James into his own corner. Tags Lars back into the matchup. And a kick right to the back. Going for the pin. That kick to the back can't do it. One. And just a 1 count. Now all 4 men in the ring. And it's sort of switched up here. As Lars Ramon and Dallas going at it. Oh, there's a big heel kick. Oh, and Zach Chronic taking the leg out from under James Cage. James Cage hit the edge of the ring apron. Oh, what's this? Oh, and a nasty maneuver on the outside. Zach Chronic. Oh, the gut buster. James Cage is in trouble. Where is Dallas? What's Dallas doing? Dallas needs to get over here to help his brother, who's making his way, but now the action coming back into the ring. Going for the pinfall. Could this be it? 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Dallas was getting there, but James able to kick out. Oh, and a spinning heel kick right to the stomach. Sends James in the corner. Oh, tags in Zach Chronic. What are they setting up for here? Zach going up to the turnbuckle. Oh, and just a double axe handle right on the arm. Nice double team maneuver, and there's a nice slam onto the canvas. Is Death of Society going to go up 1-0? No, as James is able to get the shoulder at the last second. Oh, and there goes Dallas Cage. Dallas and Lars Ramon fighting on the outside. As James and Zach Chronic. And Jesse, what's he set up for? Or keep on Jesse, it's James with a nice leg drop off the rope, off the turnbuckle. And a DDT. I think James is wanting his brother to get back in his corner. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, and there's Lars Ramon. Oh, I think the referee got a little bit of that. And James just can't seem to gain the momentum. Every time he fights back comes Zach Chronic. Back comes Death of Society. Oh. Oh, and a nice double team maneuver. And James is out, ladies and gentlemen. James is out. 1, 2. Oh, and there is Dallas breaking up the pinfall attempt. And Dallas giving James a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather. There's a nice running drop kick into the corner. Oh, and a vicious just stomp right to the chest. And Dallas making his way back. As James stomps on the arm of Lars Ramon. James needs to keep Lars Ramon in this corner. Don't let Lars take you back into the Death of Society corner. And there goes Lars Ramon spilling the outside. And James, what's James setting up for here? Going flying, oh, a nice flying crossbody over the top rope on the outside. Goes back in the ring as Dallas throws Lars back into the... And there's a stomp to the gut. He drags him back. And there's a nice hot tag into Dallas. Dallas with a punch right to the chin. And there's a forearm to the jaw. And Dallas with a nice cutter onto Lars Ramon. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and Lars Ramon able to get the shoulder up. And James and Zach Chronic going at it on the outside. Oh, and Lars Ramon with a punch to the stomach. Oh, and there's the Joey Lives. He calls that Joey Lives. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and James Cage. You saw him trying to run in, but could not get there. And Death of Society gets the important victory in the double elimination tournament. Barnes Ramon hit. Joey lives on a Dallas cage, and that was all she wrote. It was a great tag team matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, if tonight is any indication of what the future holds for the CWO tag team division, good things are going to be taking place, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in just a moment, the World Heavyweight Championship match. Kenta Tazawa, Tank Morgan, two fan favorites going at it for the most prestigious prize in the world, the CWO World Heavyweight Championship. Here comes Kenta Tazawa. He's had a very tough match against Malice, 6'10", 314 pounds. Malice threw Kenta Tazawa around like a rag doll at times. Tazawa, with that fighting Japanese spirit, able to come out on top against the Tazawa tornado and hits that cradle pile driver. I don't know what he calls it, but I mean, it was effective. Two of those put Malice away for good. So Kenta Tazawa has a chance to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Here comes, quite honestly, the Iron Man of the evening, Tank Morgan. 3 matches, 3 very different matches, 3 different opponents, 3 different styles that he had to go up against to get to this point. Now he has to face the Japanese sensation, Kenta Tazawa. He had a high flying, he had to fight a high flyer, and Aaron Tyler, not really a high flyer, but yeah, I guess you can call Aaron Tyler a high flyer. Then faced very technical expertise of Tyler Slade. Then had to go up against Erison, who's a mixture of, what he said, the hybrid of all the excellent wrestlers that have ever existed. Tank Morgan made it to this moment, living the dream right now. His first in his career, this is the first ever World Heavyweight Championship match he has ever had. And there's the referee presenting the titles, or presenting the title, excuse me. And there's the CWO World Heavyweight Championship. You have to wonder what kind of shape mentally and physically is Tank Morgan in. 3 matches already to this point. We have a stare down here in the middle. Both these men realize the gravity of the situation. Very equal matchup as far as size goes. Both men 6'2". Tank Morgan a little bit heavier, only by about 8 pounds. 275 to 260, whatever Tazawa is. Tank Morgan with a knee to the back as Tank Morgan takes the early advantage here in the matchup. What's Tazawa setting up for here? Hanging on the rope with a DDT, hanging Tank Morgan on the ring ropes and hits him with a DDT. Throws him into the ropes. And a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker onto Tank Morgan. And Tazawa, the fresher of the 2 men here this evening, going all out one, and just a 1 count as Tank Morgan able to get the shoulder up. You have to wonder how much punishment can Tank Morgan have or take in this matchup before his body just quits on him. And there's a scoop slam. And Tank Morgan still hopping up to his feet. Tank Morgan, one of the toughest people I know. Tazawa drags him into the corner, knife edge chop. And what's Tazawa? Is he going for that second rope moonsault again? He hits the second rope moonsault. We saw him do that against Malice. And Tazawa is feeling it. Tazawa in control here. And what's he? Oh, he's set up for a crossface. The crossface right next to the rope. Tank Morgan just needs to reach for the ropes, and that's exactly what he does. And Kenta Tazawa in firm control of this matchup. As he's set up for a powerbomb, he has Tank Morgan up and power bombs him down. Go for another pinfall. Oh, and Tank Morgan grabs the ropes. Great ring awareness by Tank Morgan. Oh, there's a big splash. And Tazawa is down. Tank Morgan now trying to build some momentum as there's a drop kick right to the side of the head. And Tazawa, oh, there's a forearm right to the face. And Tank with a nice bulldog to follow. Nice combination of maneuvers there by Tank Morgan. And the momentum seems to have switched as Tank Morgan now with an abdominal stretch. You just see him pulling back, stretching out those abdominal muscles. Oh, a nice reversal by Tazawa. What's Tazawa set up for here? Oh, there's another senton. All 260 pounds, dropping on the stomach, knocking the wind. Oh, as I say that, Tank Morgan trips up Tazawa. And what's Tank Morgan going for? Go for a single leg Boston Crab, shades of Lance Storm. And Tazawa crawling, dragging Tank Morgan, trying to get to the ropes. Gonna break this hold. And Tazawa's able to reach the ropes, and Tank Morgan lets go. But he was in that move for a little bit. And Tank Morgan now. Tank Morgan showing a new side to himself in this matchup. Doing a little bit more technical wrestling. Now he's focusing on the legs of Tazawa. Maybe he's trying to soften him up for another single leg Boston Crab later in the evening. I don't know. But Tank Morgan, we saw him all through the evening, more of a brawler, but now he's doing more chain wrestling. He's just focusing on the legs of Tazawa. And now working on the arm of Tazawa. Very interesting. Tank Morgan showing a different side to himself. There's another elbow right to the knee. And Tazawa's legs are being chopped up by Tank Morgan. Just being focused on. Front face. Oh, now he's got Tazawa. Trips him up. And hyperextending the knee of Kenta Tazawa. And Tank Morgan now going for a pinfall. One. And just a 1 count. Oh, and a huge double axe handle puts Tazawa down. Oh, and now he's got an armbar, cross armbar on Kenta Tazawa in the middle of the ring. Different side of Tank Morgan with these submission holds, but Tazawa able to roll out of it. Tazawa going to the old tried and true senton splash. And now going to the top rope. Don't know what he's set up for here. Saw him earlier in the evening hit a flying clothesline. Oh, misses with a double axe handle. Tank Morgan went for a punch. Oh, now they're trading blocks here. Oh, there's a super kick right to the chin that puts Tank Morgan down. Oh, what's Tazawa going? Is Tazawa going for that cradle? No. Teardrop suplex. Nicely done. Oh, and yep, he's going for that cradle pile driver. I don't know what he calls it. Oh, and he connects. And we may have the first World Heavyweight Champion too. And Tank Morgan gets the shoulder up. I don't know where all this extra effort is coming from with Tank Morgan. Oh, and there's a cross arm bar of his own by Kenta Tazawa. We saw Tank Morgan do this earlier. And Tazawa's kind of doing whatever you can do, I can do better. Is Tank Morgan able to roll out of it? But you gotta wonder, where is Tank Morgan's energy coming from? 3 other matches tonight. And he's still, oh, and Tazawa. Oh, I thought he maybe was going for the Tazawa tornado, but no, just drops Tank Morgan down the back of his neck. I'm setting him up for something here. Tazawa going to the top rope again. Oh, and a big moonsault off the top rope. That could be it. World Heavyweight Champion Kenta Tazawa. No, and Tank Morgan gets a shoulder up once again. And there's a drop kick. Not giving Tank Morgan a chance to breathe. Tazawa has cut off Tank Morgan every chance he's had. And oh, and now we got a full Nelson. And the crowd once again, this is a pro Tank Morgan crowd. Chanting, "Let's go soldier" to Tank Morgan. And Tank Morgan breaks it. Oh, and hits a big right hand. Just knocks Tazawa out. There's that knee right to the chest once again. Tank Morgan trying to find that extra win. Reversal. Oh, there's a big boot right to the face. Puts Tank Morgan back down. This is what I was saying earlier. Every time Tank Morgan gets a little bit of momentum going, Tazawa's there. Tazawa's waiting on the ring apron. Oh, but Tank Morgan beats him to the punch and suplexes him into the ring. What a matchup this has been for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, there's a punch to the gut. Oh, and Tazawa. Oh, Tazawa with that running knee. A running knee right to the face. 1, 2, 3. No, and Tank Morgan gets the shoulder up once again. Tazawa with his own version of the TKO, I guess. I thought that was it, and Tank Morgan in trouble in the corner. Tank Morgan's been in trouble for the last few minutes of this matchup. Oh, and Tank Morgan with a kick to the chest. He's at the top rope, and there's that clubbing blow right to the top of the head. And Tank Morgan holding his own head. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, no. There was an interview that I did with Tank Morgan a few months ago talking. There's a Vish just falling. Tazawa going from the apron onto that steel barricade. Interview we did with Tank Morgan a few months ago, where Tank Morgan talked about how that his first goal as a professional wrestler was to be World Tag Team Champions with his brother. They never accomplished that. Now CWO has rebooted. He's on his own. But he's always said that his other goal was to win. And there's like a brain buster on the outside, and Tazawa's in trouble. Tank Morgan said, but the ultimate goal that they both had at one point was to be the World Heavyweight Champion, and Tank Morgan's getting that opportunity here. Tazawa's been in this role before. He's had opportunities to be a World Champion. Going for the pin is Tank Morgan. 1, 2, no, and Tazawa kicks out. There's a double palm thrust right to the stomach. That knocks all the air out. There's a vicious uppercut. Now slipping into the ropes. And a huge clothesline by Tank Morgan. And Tank Morgan back in control. There's a spinning back fist. That's usually the prelude to the TKO. We saw him earlier in the evening. He hit that cradle DDT. Going for the TKO. He hits a TKO. Connects with a TKO. We're going to have a new CWO World Heavyweight Champion. Tank going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! And Kenta Tazawa gets the shoulder up. Both men just fighting back and forth. Not giving up. Now the fans behind Kenta Tazawa, you can tell both these men are fan favorites. As now, and what is, there's a running knee right in the corner. Go for another pin. 1, 2, no, and Tazawa able to kick out once again. And another reverse atomic, there's a reverse atomic drop. Working on the legs once again. He's done that throughout the match. I think he's going for another single leg Boston Crab. That's a lower back knee. Tazawa's in the middle of the ring, and Tazawa clawing. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to rip out his fingernails, but he's just trying to drag Tank Morgan, but Tank Morgan releases the hold. Went for a knee, and once again, Tazawa reverses it. And what a matchup these two have had, back and forth. This is what the World Heavyweight Championship is all about. And there's another tilt-to-world backbreaker. And Tazawa is pumped up, folks. Look at Tazawa. Tazawa with a clothesline. With another clothesline. Tank Morgan ducks under Tank Morgan. Clothesline attempt. And Tank Morgan with a reverse atomic drop. And Tank Morgan. Don't know what he's calling. Tank Morgan's calling for me with a spinning back fist. There's a punch to the face instead, and a clubbing forearm to the back. Another clubbing forearm, and a double axe handle. And another one, just clubbing Kenta Tazawa. I'm going to beat him into submission. Tazawa continues to fight back as there's a running DDT. Go for the pin, Tazawa. He is 1, 2, could this be it? No, and Tank Morgan kicks out once again. Back and forth, this contest. Both men putting everything on the line for the World Heavyweight Championship. Tank Morgan is up, and Tank Morgan is down. And Tazawa going for the pinfall. He's got both legs hooked. 1, 2, 3. No, and Tank Morgan kicks out. What won't these guys kick out of? There's another clubbing blow, that double axe handle. Go for that cross arm breaker, cross arm bar once again. But Tazawa fighting out of it. Tank Morgan holding his knee. There's a kick right to the back of the head. What's Tazawa setting up for here? I don't know what Tazawa setting up for here, but it doesn't matter. Tank Morgan gets out of it. Throws Tazawa to the ropes. There's a total world backbreaker. I think Tank was going for a clothesline, maybe even the TKO. But Tazawa pumped up. What's Tazawa setting up for here? Irish whips Tank into the ropes. Hits another big boot. Going for another pin. 1, 2, 3. No, and Tank Morgan gets the shoulder up. Tank Morgan showing lots of heart in this tournament. This is 4th matchup. Oh, and what's he? Oh, he's going for that cradle DDT. He hits a cradle DDT. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Tank Morgan has done it, ladies and gentlemen. Tank Morgan is the new CWO World Heavyweight Champion. Not to sound corny, but the childhood dream has come true. His first ever World Heavyweight Championship match, Tank Morgan comes out with the CWO World Heavyweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it has been. The full World Heavyweight Championship tournament has concluded with Tank Morgan coming out on top. Folks, it's been a night to remember. We'll see you next time.